In a remarkable development that reignites debate over an issue that has long preoccupied public opinion and political circles, the two occupied cities of Ceuta and Melilla are once again at the forefront of events. Amid rapid geopolitical changes and regional transformations, numerous questions are being raised about the fate of these two cities located in northern Morocco, which have been under Spanish administration for centuries. Is the moment of their recapture approaching? Has this issue become a historical necessity that can no longer be ignored? Ceuta and Melilla, a wound in Morocco's side. Ceuta and Melilla are two Moroccan cities by virtue of geography and history, yet they have been under Spanish sovereignty for centuries, in one of the longest-running occupations in the world. Despite the independence of most countries from colonialism in the 20th century, these two cities remain under Spanish administration, a situation some describe as illogical and unjust, especially since Morocco has clearly and repeatedly demanded its right to reclaim them. The Spanish occupation of Ceuta dates back to 1580, when Spain seized it from Portuguese control. Melilla has been under Spanish control since 1497. Despite the passage of more than 500 years, this issue remains unresolved, as the two cities' continued rule is viewed as a colonial legacy that must be ended, just as other countries have reclaimed their occupied territories. Escalating Moroccan demands. Are we witnessing imminent change? In recent years, calls have intensified both within and outside Morocco to end the Spanish presence in the two cities, particularly with the political changes in the region and the growing international recognition of Morocco's historical rights. Moroccan diplomacy has repeatedly emphasized that this issue is not merely a political demand, but rather a matter of non-negotiable national sovereignty. Indeed, the Moroccan parliament has, on more than one occasion, discussed the need to develop a roadmap for the recovery of the two cities, emphasizing that Morocco will not relinquish its historical rights to them. The Moroccan people, from all walks of life, still consider this occupation illegitimate and demand a final solution that restores the two cities to the motherland. Spain is in a difficult position. Will the equation change? Spain, for its part, finds itself facing increasing challenges, with mounting Moroccan diplomatic pressure and voices within Spain itself calling for a reconsideration of its policy towards Ceuta and Melilla. In recent years, recurring crises have emerged on the border between Morocco and the two cities, with unprecedented waves of migration, leaving the two cities in a state of constant tension. The local economy of Ceuta and Melilla has also been significantly impacted by Moroccan decisions to halt smuggling, making the situation even more difficult for the Spaniards themselves, some of whom have begun to rethink the future of the two cities. Indeed, Spanish politicians have begun to raise questions about the feasibility of continuing to control Ceuta and Melilla, especially with the escalation of tensions between Rabat and Madrid in recent years, which have sometimes reached the point of severe diplomatic crisis. International support for Morocco. Will it turn into actual support? One of the most notable developments in this issue is the shift in the international position on Morocco's sovereign issues. Recent years have witnessed significant transformations, most notably the US recognition of Morocco's sovereignty over the Moroccan Sahara, which has strengthened Rabat's position on other issues, including the issue of Ceuta and Melilla. There has also been a noticeable shift in the position of some European countries, as many have come to realize that their interests with Morocco require reconsidering some outstanding issues, including the issue of the two occupied cities. As Morocco continues to strengthen its economic and political influence in the region, it has become clear that any future solution must take into account Morocco's legitimate demands. Future scenarios. How can Morocco regain its occupied cities? With the escalating discussion of this issue, several scenarios emerge that could determine the future of Ceuta and Melilla. Peaceful negotiations. The best solution for both parties may be to sit down at the negotiating table and reach a diplomatic solution that returns the two cities to Morocco in a smooth manner that guarantees everyone's interests. Although Spain has so far refused any dialogue on this issue, mounting pressure may eventually push it to negotiate. Continued diplomatic pressure. Morocco increasingly relies on its diplomatic power to garner international support for its cause. As Morocco's standing on the international stage continues to rise, there may come a time when Spain finds itself forced to reconsider its position. Internal changes in Spain. Political changes within Spain itself may play a major role in determining the future of Ceuta and Melilla. If Spanish voices emerge calling for an end to the occupation, this issue may become solvable more quickly than some expect. Unexpected scenario. In the world of politics, unexpected developments may occur that suddenly change the equation. Will there be a specific event that finally prompts Spain to withdraw? Or will Morocco find another way to resolve this issue? Conclusion: are we at a historic moment? What seemed impossible years ago has now become a topic open to serious discussion. With growing international awareness of Morocco's rights, increased diplomatic pressure, and accelerating regional changes, the Ceuta and Melilla issue appears to be entering a new phase that could hold unexpected surprises. Will we witness the return of the two cities to Morocco in the near future? Or will this conflict continue for decades to come? Only time will tell, but what is certain is that the Ceuta and Melilla issue is no longer merely a postponed issue. It has become a pressing issue, awaiting a solution that will restore things to their proper place.